This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Time for Recommend Something. We just track down cool stuff, sometimes intentionally, sometimes by accident, and let you know about it.
Okay, so my recommendation is if you are in a chili cook-off at your work, bring something completely different. That's what I'm doing today.
You don't know how that's going to go over yet, though.
Oh, I know how it's going to go over. So every year we do the annual chili cook-off. I always win.
You've won once. You've won once.
So this year I'm switching it up. I'm bringing buffalo chicken dip, and everyone is going to be so excited. Take Jenna, for example. She takes over after 10 a.m. every weekday morning on our station. She hates chili. So guess who's voting for my dish?
No,
Jenna.
you should not be in the voting.
Oh, I'll absolutely be in the vote.
That would be an absolute debacle.
Because I'd win.
If you win the chili cook-off bringing buffalo chicken dip, you know what happens? That's the end of the chili cook-off. Nobody who's spent their hard-earned time and money on chili.
Oh, a couple cans of beans.
It takes a lot more work than your buffalo chicken dip does, I'll tell you that.
Hey.
What? There's 4 ingredients.
There's a certain order things go in the crock pot.
Oh, yeah, that sounds tricky.
Anyway, that's what I recommend you do. Just complete plot twist. Everyone will be so excited.
Listen, I'm excited to have some chili and then clear my palate in between with some buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be in the voting.
Okay, quick poll on the text line. Should I be in the voting?
Mm-mm.
Come on, it's funny.
Like, even if somebody brought, like, chili dogs, I don't think you're in the voting. That's not just chili. You got to make chili. My recommend something today is something called Triviaverse. Have you heard about this yet?
No.
Oh, so I was just rifling through Netflix trying to figure out something to watch with my kid last night. And I see this Triviaverse thing, and it says play on your phone. So it's like Jackbox, which some of you may have heard of, which is like you play board games on your phone.
So is this on the PlayStation?
No, it's just on Netflix. So you just click it, and then you have your phone connected to it. You scan a QR code, and all of a sudden you're playing this trivia game. And it like keeps track of your high score. The questions are really tricky, and you just swipe on your phone which answer you want.
Wait a minute. How long has this been a thing? Is this new?
I think it's brand new. I've never heard of it.
What's it called again?
Triviaverse. I played it last night, like 4 or 5 games in a row. My kid was getting really bored, but it's really fun.
Huh.
Like if you're looking to kill, sometimes you don't necessarily have a full 22 minutes, but you do have 10 minutes, and you're like, oh, am I going to watch the first half of a TV show? Triviaverse is the answer.
Okay. What kind of questions were they?
Just like general trivia.
Huh.
What's the smallest ocean in the world type questions.
Should buffalo chicken dip be in a chili cook-off?
What is a item, a product that might be slightly embarrassing to some that you would totally endorse?
Yeah, absolutely. We got Miles on the phone. What's your answer?
Well, I don't know if I'd necessarily endorse it for because I'm a guy, but feminine products. I've had no problems buying them my entire life for any ex or my present wife.
There you go.
So how's your present wife feel about you buying them for your exes still?
Seeing as I don't buy them for the exes, it's no problem.
Oh, anymore. I get it. All right. Thank you for the call. I appreciate
When
it.
I was with them, I would buy it.
Got it.
Got it.
I love
Yeah.
that he's clearing that up because his wife's beside him right now. Okay, so hit us up 780-784-7107. What is a slightly embarrassing product that you would endorse? I think for me personally, I'd go with pimple patches. I think they're an incredible invention. If you've never used them, they're little tiny circles that you just stick to your zit, and they kind of blend into your skin tone. And what they do is they actually suck all of the bacteria,
Okay.
and it comes to the surface. So then when you pull it off,
It's just all on the gross
it's
sticker.
right there. And then, it's just they go away sooner.
Yeah.
I actually wish I could use one right now on my, right on the corner of my lip
I
here.
was just looking at that, but you can't because you talk too much and it would fall off.
Excuse you. No, because my lips are big.
Oh, yeah, I guess because of the lip injections. Hey,
Ryder.
What?
No, because it's just an uneven surface.
Oh, okay.
And no, it's not a cold sore. I know you were about to say that too, but you knew you were already in trouble.
Do they work for, okay?
But that's my answer. Lindsay wrote in saying period underwear. I've never tried those, but if you're endorsing them, Lindsay, #ad.
Okay.
I'm in. What is your promo code? Susie says the squatty potty. I've never used one of those.
I thought those were for kids.
No, a squatty potty is like a little stool that you have and you put your feet up on when you're on the toilet, and then it helps.
Just that's how we're supposed to be doing
That's
it.
how your body's supposed to be.
Right.
because, I mean, with evolution, we didn't have toilets back then. You would literally be squatting in the forest.
Right. And that's how
it's supposed to come out.
just unloads better.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't word it like that, especially
I
if you're
just did.
Susie and you're doing a commercial for it. Hi, I'm here to promote the Squatty Potty.
Helps you unload better. Breast pump is one of the
Okay.
ones we got in from Anonymous. I mean, I don't think they're trying to hide it. They just haven't texted us their name before.
That's true.
Old breast pumps.
Well, and that's the thing is like most women, when they have their breast pump, like they're just openly wearing it around the house. 'Cause
Wearing
it's
it?
such a sweet. Yeah, they're wearing it.
You can
Suctions.
you just hook it up? I thought you had to hold it in place.
I don't know. I don't think so. I
You
think
just-
it latches on like a child, doesn't it?
I don't know. It's suction-y, I think.
No, I think it latches.
But like you're going for a walk with one on?
I think some women do. Because
I don't think so.
Ryder, breastfeeding takes hours, doesn't it? Listen,
Not hours, no.
I think we are the two worst people.
No, I like
to be
you're
talking about this.
No, you are.
No,
you're
you
just,
are.
You're just making things up that people hook them up for hours and just walk around.
I think they do.
And that it takes people hours to breastfeed. I don't think some people for sure struggle with breastfeeding.
Okay, well, I saw one celebrity post once from their green room, and they had it.
Were they filling like 4 liters?
It was, I think it was Mandy Moore when she was on the set of.
Okay, this is us.
Okay, this text from Serena says, I would endorse the Shiwi. It's the best camping hack ever. Is that a funnel?
Yeah, I think it is.
This is what I love about some inventions. Some person is a millionaire because they invented a Shiwi. It's literally just a funnel with a different name. And it reminds me of what's that outfit?
Snuggie?
The Snuggie. That is literally a house coat that's you put on backwards. Somebody invented that and they're a millionaire. It blows my mind.
Jim said Viagra was a game changer.
Oh.
And I'll tell anybody who will listen. Hopefully not at like Christmas dinner.
I mean, if you're that passionate about it.
No, I know, but Jim's got like
I don't
his
think
kids' friends around. No, like there's certain audiences that don't need to hear about that.
that's true. But would you go out of your way to, if they were like, hey, we'll pay you X amount of money if you post on your Instagram? Would you do it?
Yeah. But I'm also pretty cheap. Like I'll take
Okay.
like I'd take money for almost
But you'd have
any
to use
product.
it. You'd have to, like, we've discussed this before. You don't endorse things that you're not actually using.
And other than like walking through doorways sideways and stuff, it would be fine.
Okay. Now, earlier we were talking about the breast pump, and I thought women wear it for hours, but apparently that's not true.
Well, yeah, it shouldn't be for hours. That doesn't sound very convenient.
But then Rebecca wrote in saying TikTok pumping. They're portable. They go in your bra, no wires. It suctions on, and women wear them to concerts and stuff now. So they've developed these newer breast pumps where you don't have to just sit in your house and pump. You can go out and about. It comes with like a certain bra or something that keeps it in there. But how amazing is that?
I get fired up at concerts though, and I love to like chest bump my friends. When you jump and you bang chests with each other.
That would not be smart.
I'm out.
Geraldine says a bidet. The brand Tushy has sure marketed it well. Ryder, you have a bidet.
Yeah,
And-
thing's awesome.
Ryder's like, I ride it backwards.
What?
You've said that before.
I don't know if I wanted people to know that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I say it as a joke all the
It
time.
is pretty funny.
A lot of feminine product chat. You have a funny story for us? What's going on?
I was out doing a delivery one time, and there was this guy in the feminine hygiene product aisle with a list, and I was like, oh, you poor guy. So I let him be, and I went and I picked up my delivery, and I was walking back by him, and he was still standing there, but he was on the phone this time. So I thought, okay, he's calling reinforcements here. He's got this under control. On my way out, they call my name. I have to go back to the pharmacy, and then here's this guy. He's gone now. Okay, he figured it out, right? So I leave, and I come back through, and here he is going through the checkout with every single box of products from the entire aisle in his cart. He surrendered, and it was hilarious. The poor guy wouldn't ask for help, and it was just so funny.
He probably spent, what, $200-300?
Oh, absolutely.
This was in Sherwood Park. They can afford that there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, return them if you don't use them or donate them. That's what he should have done.
Yeah.
Thank you for the call. We appreciate it. Anytime I see a guy that's out getting feminine products, ice cream, Tylenol,
Yeah.
they're kind of hitting for the cycle. Which is
Pun
a
unintended.
baseball term I didn't realize also works so well. I always respect it.
Oh,
I'm like,
absolutely.
good for you. Genuinely. I would think most ladies would agree with that, and I think most guys that have ever been in a relationship would agree with that. So the
For
only
sure.
people that might judge you are like the always single guys that are like, I'd never do that. Well, that's why you're always single. Right?
Absolutely. Well, maybe that's not the only reason, but.
Well, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Okay, so I have a list that I need. Can you grab me some stuff after work?
No,
today?
absolutely not.
K wordplay.
We are joined by Emily, who is fired up to be caller 7. You ready to win some money, Em?
Let's do this.
All right, so you're going to pick a teammate. That teammate will leave the room. We're going to give you 5 words and 25 seconds to hit us with the first word that comes to mind for each. We're going to invite your teammate back in who hasn't heard anything. Give them the same 5 words. For everyone that matches, $25. If you get all 5, it's $1,000. Who are you rolling with today?
I'm going to pick Lisa.
Yay! Okay.
Wow, this is rare.
Okay.
What?
She's
Just-
still chirping.
Just yelling as she's walking out of the room, yeah. Okay, so the timer starts as soon as I give the first word. Know that it's a timer, but it's not crazy fast, so you got some time, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Your first word is macaroni.
Cheese.
Europe.
Trouble.
Stew.
Beef.
Mall.
Shopping.
And breakfast.
Eggs.
All right, good answer. Beef might be my favorite. Let's get Lisa back in here.
That was quick.
Yeah, she did great.
Hey, before we get into it, though, the sunrise is giving me Lion King vibes. Everyone go look at it.
Okay,
Are we going to win money today or what?
you're definitely winning money.
Okay.
We'll see how much.
Whew, I'm nervous.
We're going to start with one that I think you'll get for sure. Mall.
Shop.
We'll count that.
Shopping.
Oh, yes.
Shopping, yeah.
Shop.
Now, a couple of these, could go one way or the other. Let's go with macaroni.
Cheese.
$50.
Woo! 3 more to 1,000. What's with your smirk? Are you kind of nervous that I'm going to screw up or
Oh,
what?
there's just one answer. Anyway. Europe.
Ooh. What?
Europe.
Traveling?
Yeah.
What? She said traveling. You're
said
lying.
She said travel. Yes, well done.
I was going to say vacation. I'm really glad I went with traveling. Okay, next word. What are we at? We're at $75?
Yeah. 2 more answers to win $1,000.
Oh,
Emily, how you
wow.
feeling?
I'm shaking, and I'm really nervous about the one that we were laughing about.
Oh,
Okay.
no. That breaks my heart to hear. Hopefully, we can make it work.
Next up, we're going breakfast. Well, don't roll your eyes at my words.
That one's just so broad. Breakfast. I'm going to go with food.
Oh,
What'd she say?
Oh, eggs.
That's a good answer. That's a really good answer.
Yeah, I thought it was a good answer too.
It really is.
And finally, stew.
Beef. No. She said beef?
Yes, she said beef.
No.
No! You know, she did say beef. Why are you yelling no?
I'm mad that we didn't win a grand.
Oh, yeah, that was close.
Stupid eggs.
Okay. I think it's still fun. I'm still laughing about the beef answer.
Beef.
But, like, beef is a good answer because
Great answer.
That's immediately what I thought of because it's the best part of the dish.
Yeah.
What else are you going to say?
What else
it's
you
not
saying?
soup.
Yeah.
It's not gravy. You're not going to say potatoes.
Right.
You got to say beef.
Beef or meal, maybe?
You did great. You won $100.
Yay! Thanks, guys.
Thanks for
That's so
playing.
Well done, Emily.
Oh, she deserved the grand.
Yeah.
You know?
So what is something that you thought was a sign of wealth growing up, and now, like, you look back and maybe that's not the case anymore?
Laura hit us up and said they got a PT Cruiser when they first came out.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. I have ridden in a PT Cruiser once in my life.
Okay.
And it was a guy in high school who was borrowing his mom's car. It was so nice inside. So
What?
that actually is a great answer.
The front seat and the back seat? Or?
Good one. Good one, Ryder.
Wow. I thought that was a good one.
I was just getting a ride. It was
Oh,
one
yeah?
It was one time.
Tell us about it.
Lots of people texting in saying houses that had a satellite dish
Ooh.
on top meant they were wealthy. An ice maker in their fridge, says Janine.
This text says, I don't know why, but if they had a glass backboard on their basketball hoop, like a see-through one, I thought they
yeah.
were super wealthy.
My dad just made his own
He just
for our house.
He just stapled a garbage can to the garage.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Cassie wrote in saying they went to Disneyland every year. Oh my gosh, remember those kids? Mm-hmm. See, my family, we never did any tropical or like plane vacations until I think we went once in high school, and it's only because my dad was going on a work trip and we tagged along. But yeah, I remember the kids that would always be going to Hawaii every year. They'd come back with a tan.
The thing was, that was a sign of wealth. Don't you think? Like, kids that could travel to tropical vacations or Disneyland every year, like,
Yeah.
not a lot of
okay.
families had that kind of money back
Okay,
then.
so is this topic exclusive to things that aren't actually a sign of
Well,
wealth now
no,
that you're older?
It can be both,
Oh,
for
okay.
sure.
Sorry, I was a bit confused then.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. You're just still thinking about that PT Cruiser. I can see why your
I'm
memory
not.
slipped.
It was a really nice ride, though. Kelly said when they had a trampoline or a pool. Matt says they drove a Ford Taurus when everyone else drove a Tempo.
Upgrade. What do you got for us?
So I grew up kind of in like lower income housing in Ottawa or whatever. So there wasn't tons around. So whenever we saw a kid with one of those like Power Wheels, you know, like the drivable little electric kid car things,
Yeah.
that screamed rich to me. So I'd hang out with the kid or try to, and if he wouldn't let me drive it, then that kid. But yeah, that was rich.
Well, it's usually because, like, the cars that they were driving weren't like 1983 Buicks. They were like Corvettes
Yeah, they were
and
BMWs.
Porsches
Yeah,
and
or-
stuff, right?
Exactly. It was like the 1989 Jeep Wrangler-ish type plastic version.
Yes, the Jeep Wranglers.
That was a big one,
I
yeah.
thought those kids were the fanciest kids in the world every time I saw one of them.
Well, and you look at it now. What's a Tesla? Just a big Power Wheels.
It's true.
Yeah.
A lot of people writing in saying houses that had cable, if you had more than 2 channels. Sarah said, I only had the 5 channels from the rabbit ears. Mm-hmm. That's good.
Well, and just think of how big the satellite dishes used to be, too. Like, you were kind of trying to show people that you were wealthy
Yeah,
with one
what's
of those
up?
bad boys. They were like literally satellite dishes. They're huge.
I remember my goal in high school. Like, I was so jealous of other girls that had 7 brand jeans.
Okay.
And it was my goal. I was like, I am going to buy a pair at some point. And I worked so hard. And the only pair I bought, because they were like the cheapest ones on the rack, were too small for me, but I'd still wear them. And I wasn't able to actually zip them up all the way. So I'd wear really big shirts with them. It's so grim to think about now.
Yeah.
What was I doing?
Just how did you get into that PT Cruiser with those pants
Ryder.
on?
Hot hashtags.
Okay, so every time you take a deep breath in, Nick Cannon is having another baby. So stop breathing, everyone.
Yeah, like sometimes I
crazy.
feel like I have too many beers. Nick Cannon has impregnated more women than I've had beers in the last couple months.
So I was kind of confused when I was reading that Nick Cannon is welcoming his 12th child. I was like, no, this is old news. But it was only just posted last night at 9 p.m. So I looked into it. It's because just last week, Alyssa Scott revealed that she had a bun in her oven, which would mark kid number 11 for him. And just last month, Brittany Bell welcomed his 10th baby. Okay. So a month ago, Brittany gave birth. Alyssa is pregnant with his 11th, and there's a 12th on the way with another woman.
Just get a vasectomy, bro.
I think he likes it. Her name's Abby De La Rosa. Has confirmed that Nick Cannon is the father of her third child.
They do say
and his 12th.
In order for us to continue, humanity, people need to be having more babies.
Well, there's a lot of people that have chosen not to have kids.
Exactly.
So.
Well, and nobody can afford it. So Nick Cannon can have those babies, I guess.
But how is he remembering their names?
I don't know. I have no idea. I remember at one point I had an acreage in Bonnyville and I had 5 cats and I couldn't remember their names.
It was just cat number 1, cat number 2.
Just cat. I called them all cat. So does he just call them all kid?
Yeah. Hey, kiddo.
I guess.
When they FaceTime him, he's like, ooh, which one is this one?
Okay, other hot hashtags right now. Canada Remembers is a top trending hashtag. And for good reason. Tomorrow is Remembrance Day. There are a bunch of different events happening in the city. If you want some information on those, I can send you the link. City Hall Plaza, a lot of the Legions, including Jasper Place, Kingsway, and Norwood, are open to the public. If you, like I said, if you want more information, feel free to hit us up. I've been watching Band of Brothers this last week and a half, just leading up.
That's a tough watch.
It is a tough watch, and it's a grim reminder of what our past generations have had to go through, and obviously a lot of people still serving, but you look at some of those wars and the stories that were just awful. Mm-hmm. But lest we forget. And that's it for Hot Hashtags this morning for November 10th. Good morning.
The Ryder and Lisa Replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.